My name is Edward Caldwell. I'm from UT Health, Northeast out of Tyler. We're here today to bring awareness to CHRISTUS St. Michael Hospital by educating and providing awareness, educational material for the hospital and the community. What's behind me is the super inflatable colon. It's a hot commodity. Everyone likes to go in there. We can teach you about the stages of colon cancer, what put you at high risk and help you prevent, and actually show you a polyp. So what we have here is normal colon tissue. So when you go into the doctor wants to see normal colon tissue, but 9 times out of 10 that don't happen. So when he do go in with the colonoscopy, he actually see polyps. 1 out of every 3 adults will have polyps. Polyps are caused from your diet, your lifestyle can link you to actually have polyps. 1 polyp, if it's left alone, in 10 years it will turn into colon cancer. That's why it's very important to get screened. If the polyp is left alone, it will possibly turn into a malignant polyp, which is just cancerous polyps. These polyps is a little bit trickier because with the colonoscopy, the surgeon, he cannot remove it as easily. He actually has to have surgery because it's so embedded into the lining of the tissue, so it makes it a little bit harder. From this stage, if it's left alone, it will advance into colon cancer. This is the earlier stages of colon cancer, stage 1, stage 2. In this stage, you might have radiation, you might have chemo, you might have some of your intestines that's cut and removed and pieced back together. This stage is your high survival risk, so it's like 90% that you have a survival rate in this first early stages. Behind you is the advanced colon stages, stage 3, stage 4. This stage you will have to have a lot of chemo radiation. You might lose some of your colon. You might lose all of your colon. You might have a colostomy bag. I like to tell people, like, those things are not sexy to have. So it's very important to get screened so you can prevent yourself from having a bag. From here in the middle is just Crohn's disease. It's just an inflammatory bowel disease. It just puts you as a high risk of having colon cancer. And that's the tour of our inflatable colon.